back. I'm going to Singapore. It's all I really do, honestly. I don't really do much. I don't get anything done. It is the last day of 2025, and I'm streaming, and there will be drinking. So, yeah, it's 8%. I'm watering it down because I actually can't consume 8%. Uh, my bag broke, which sucks. Now I can't use it as a bag. A strap actually, because it was $5. Oh, that really sucks. It really fucking sucks. It's not durable. They're gonna broken eventually. I ordering things means I have to wait for them to arrive, which is actually just. I used my tips and some other spare cash I had to buy myself 2 flasks, which is nice. They're not drinking flasks. Flasks isn't just like containers to hold fluids. Yeah. I don't know what to do to be honest. Really, to be honestly, what the fuck? I need to sleep more.
Yeah, my end of the year is gonna be fairly uneventful. I suppose now is a good time for a reflection. I didn't really do things the way that I should have, or the way that I would have would have would have wanted to. Um, I don't know if I'm getting enough lighting in here, but um, ever since I got a new computer, I've wanted to stream and be a content creator, but things didn't play out the way I wanted them to, and this is a massive grief to me. Um, Part of the reason why I can't do as well as I want, not even like on a large scale, but just it's the little things basically. Part of the reason why I can't do as well as I want is because my mom constantly keeps me in a bad mental place. It's really, really difficult to take myself seriously when I say that. But her behavior towards me pretty much impedes a fuck ton. And the reality is, because I will be living with her next year, nothing's gonna change. Uh, that's gonna keep being a problem. Um, some pretty big things happened this year. Um, I have a bunch of unresolved things, to be honest. I can't, like, resolve them all today. Today I'm going to, um, today I'm going to drink and watch stuff. Probably videos of people kissing from like a show, maybe, or people kissing is better than porn. Anal is way too aggressive. I'm about that life of, you know, live hard and live like do do as much as you can within reason, of course. But anal on like porn sites is just so aggressive. And the way that women are treated on there, obviously they consented, at least I hope so. But it's obviously very very male gazy, which makes me feel a bit like, "Oh, you're drilling her." Um um and I just it kind of leaves me with nothing. For me, I want to get to know two fictional characters very well and then maybe watch them have sex. Sorry if this subject is a bit explicit, but people kissing, people kissing and making out, it just does way more for me than watching them have sex. It's not like a turn on, like a massive turn on. I mean, it kind of is, but it makes me happy because it's spicy. There's a human connection. And I'm not saying this from like a perspective of being anti-sex or prude, but the stuff on there is just distasteful. Do a better job. Oh my goodness. Is it normal for people to cry heavily during sex? Did you remember your hamster running away while you were fucking someone? I don't know. It makes it seem antagonistic. Way more antagonistic than BDSM for example. Um my whole thing was that I liked BDM more than sex because that's just how I was born. I didn't fully understand wanting someone's penis inside me. But anyway, um this news, I'm actually a bit overstimulated because there's pictures flashing by me on the open page and my mom is talking at the same time and it's just overstimulating me. Who knew that like I'd end this year being autistic as fuck? I don't mean that colloquially. I genuinely do think that I'm autistic. And a long time ago I pretty much just accepted myself as like autistic is like just an established thing. But now every so often I doubt myself. I'm like, oh, am I really autistic? Yeah, I probably am. Uh, yeah. What I'm gonna do is when it hits like 6, 7 p.m., 6, 7 p.m., I'm going to like start drinking Fanta, and then I'm gonna pour a teensy weensy bit of hard orange juice in the Fanta, and so I can get buzzed. I think mentally I'm so wound up, uh, that I'm unable to get drunk. So here's a list of things that I'm not really happy about. The new computer I bought after I spilled coffee on the old one came from some kind of check, like the money I used to buy it, because my mom would pressure me to cash these checks, which is really nice of her, and at the same time, so essentially it meant that this computer wasn't bought with my money. Things break, things die, it just happens. Just now my back broke. I'm gonna either have to go back to using the old one, or I mean the old bag is pretty good. It's hard to find good bags, for goodness sake. It's hard. I'm gonna end up getting like a new belt strap or just fucking buy like the same bag again, but like take the strap. Or maybe just buy multiple straps so that like if one of them breaks, I have one ready. Yeah, my computer not being bought with my money, she makes me do things, and this makes me furious. Do this, do that, and it puts me in a position where I'm inconvenienced. Um, she makes me do things, and so after a while I just stop questioning what she asks me to do and I just do it because I don't have a choice, because she's like one of those like abusive people. She doesn't necessarily beat me, but this thing is overstimulating me. I don't like it. Get it out of my face. Fuck. It pisses me off. Get it out of my face. How do I I shouldn't be able to know who died. It's not my problem. I'm sorry, but you want me to care, then don't traumatize me. Sorry, trauma produces apathy, if you didn't know that. Um, so, yeah. You've come to the wrong place if you want someone to care. I'm not good at caring. It's not like I want to be apathetic, I just am. Um, and then me not making a head start on like various dreams that I have, and the like steps were very easy, but I just didn't do them. Um, I pretty much just I don't know. It's really upsetting to think about. What I should have done is gotten rid of the fucking check. Then I have to know the amount. This is the problem with her pressuring me to do things. I get really anxious, and she's just like my life is made up of like feathers. Feathers are too delicate. My life is probably made up of cardboard that isn't that strong. And she's pretty much a wrecking ball that swings, whichever way, ever which way, whatever, however you say that. And then it creates holes in my life where, like, there's a bunch of uncertainty. And I'm 23, which is like the last year of me being young in my eyes or in my head. And I'm running out of time to make things right in my life because this thing is overstimulating me. I don't like it. Get it? It's making me nauseous. It's because like the pictures keep flashing and it's irritating me. Fuck. Stop showing me the fucking news. More news! Get this shit out of my face. And she thrives off of me being in distress, which is a very weird thing to have. Oh my god, I can't deal with it anymore. God fucking damn it. Uh, I mean, every so often, one of these things comes back to haunt me. Because the money, I wasn't, at the time I was unemployed, I wasn't making money. But the money in my bank was mine. Say for like a few, like, chunks of money that my grandma would, like, dropped in the past. He's like, oh, here's, like, I don't want to say the amount, it's just gonna make me look bad. It wasn't like $1,000, okay? It wasn't like that. But pretty much everything in there was mine. I worked for it from this like bistro, and then I left because working with people was tense. I think working with people, even when they're nice, is tense because they experience complex emotions, and then you can tell they're experiencing them, and then you're like, oh, I was the cause of this emotion. Fuck. And it's just awkward. And she also, coming to work with my hairy belly button out, and her significant other, she's dating him. I don't want any part in that. That's when people are nice to each other. So just imagine what it's like when people are at each other's throats and they want to fucking neck each other. So I quit. But it was my money. But the problem is she made me cash that fucking check. I think this is the sleep deprivation. I mean, part of it is her. She's a massive, massive pain in the fucking ass. Humongous pain. Because she doesn't think about what makes me uncomfortable. Because she's an evil mother. Um, and yeah, every time I think about it, it just makes me spiral. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. I wish I would find the one. This time that I spend by myself is. Shut the fuck up. This time that I spend by myself is valuable, but I'm getting tired of it. It got so bad that yesterday I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna go drink. I'm done with this. Can't take it anymore. I've spent so much time alone. I've been good. But the universe will still not give me a boyfriend. I'm tired of it. And no, I'm not downloading Tinder because I don't want. The only reason why I find someone is because of a fucking website. Tinder's stupid, and I'm scared of letting a man into my house that I found on a website. Can't get these men off Craigslist, okay? That's not how we're gonna do it. Besides, I'm probably worse than them, and it's not gonna end well. Um, really touch starved. Today, someone put their hands on me at work, and it felt nice. Like they were really gentle. They put their hands on my back. It was a woman. Well, I think they're a she. I'm not a she anymore. Are we all just non binary at work at this point? There's too much trauma. We've just lost our gender and lost our mind. But she was like so gentle, and nobody's touched me that long that with it was like a good person. I've had like my mom touch me without my consent so many fucking times. Fucking cunt. Some other people, once again, not really consensual. Um, no one's touched me in a long time. Not like that. I'd never let anyone touch my pussy. Disgusting. Yeah, it's just starting to get like I hyper focus on wanting a soulmate, and it's just getting. It's like I did my time of being alone, so now hand over the man. But there's no man, so I'm getting buzzed. There's alcohol though, cause I can't let New Year's happen without drinking. And luckily, my mom fucks off to bed at around 8 p.m., so I'm going to be left here to drink some really watered down hard orange juice. It's 8%. Um, we're not. I'm not taking it straight. I'm half Arab, half American. This means that It's impossible for me to drink. So yeah, everything. It's not that everything sucks. Things. There were moments that were excellent. There were moments that were excellent. Just the fact that my computer isn't bought with my money screws with my head. Screws with my head a lot. My sound card, the other sound card, is bought with my money. My microphone, some of my clothes, my mug, all my makeup, almost all my makeup. But I spilled fucking coffee on it. The first computer that I was using to technically the second computer. The other one still works, but somebody broke the charger. That wasn't my fucking fault. Um, yeah, it's really sad, but I'm not gonna push my feelings away, because doing that will make me numb. And I hate being numb, so I have to suffer instead. I had a good turkey sandwich at work. What I do is, if there's a blonde Asiago, I take it. The majority of their shit is burnt. I'm not making fun of them, but burnt food causes cancer. It's a fact. Come on now. So if there's a blondie in there, I grab it and I make a sandwich for myself. Mm. Uh, my hands are dry and cracked. Oreo. If she just told me to, like, if she had just told me, if she, how do I say this? If she just hadn't told me to cash that check, it would have been made with my money. But she always finds these things. She's like, oh, there's a check. Obviously, the money is nice, but I have a thing of like making sure everything in my fucking bank is mine. Otherwise, it makes me feel edgy and it makes me crazy. I don't like it. I spiral very quickly. So, yep. I'm gonna have a snack now, and then when I drink, I'm gonna make sure that I'm eating. Woo! Oh man, I want more snacks. I'm gonna be fucking exhausted if I go to the store again. I bought myself pizza, chips, pie, Fanta, and then some hard, mm, some hard. Sorry, sorry, I'm immature. Immature at work, immature at home. She said, um, Nathan, and it's not his real name because I don't want to dox someone. Nathan has, Nathan has a horse sausage in his bag, and I'm like, interesting. And later, Nathan has a horse sausage in his bag. Nathan has a horse sausage in his bag. I'm like, what kind of horse sausage is that? What kind of horse sausage? Well, she said it. She said horse meat. I'm like, yeah, that clarifies it. Thanks. Now, I don't like penises at the best of times, but the fact that it belonged to a horse doesn't really make it any more appetizing, does it? Come round here to give me your dick. But the thing is, this isn't the dick market. So turn around and leave. Oh, you. Holy shit, I have muscle. I'm a little jacked. It's actually, all of it is fat. That's why my arms are big. It's because I eat. It's so much fucking fat. But, I mean, I don't want to be jacked, to be honest. Holy shit, that's a lot of fat. I'm very soft. I have a lot of fat. But I can't help it. I eat normal portions and my body's like, fuck you. Please, let me have a nice body, please. Please, I need it. I just want to have a small waist. Yeah. You said you were non-binary? Yeah? Go, go, I'm gonna stutter. I'm fucking stuttering. Go, go fuck yourself. There, I got it out. Pretty man. He's a pretty boy. He looks really soft. Look at him. Let's coast, baby. What does coasting mean? Mean just like relaxing? She made me deposit that stupid fucking check in my bank, and now my computer isn't bought with my money. That's not a big deal. I mean, as long as I have a computer. It makes me so sad. Well, time to feel the feelings of the sadness. I should have gotten rid of that money first, because every time I don't make steps to avoid anxiety, nobody's here, I'm just rambling. No, I'm not actually venting to a person. Every time I don't make steps to avoid anxiety, I end up having some kind of. I ask myself the question, is there anything wrong with my life? And then there's this nice long grocery list of fucked shit for my fucking life. Oh yeah, that. Why does it hurt so much to remember? He's humonculus. Look at him, he's so chunky. Look at those shoulders. He's 33 years old. And next month he will be 34. I've already watched my favorite show through. Stop fucking complaining. I don't know what to do. Don't you, don't you? The problem with beer is that you come into my room, you'll be able to smell it. I was very careful. I finished the whole thing of fucking beer without throwing up. But the thing is, I take that much beer, I should be able to fall asleep. It should work as like a sedative to help me sleep. Technically, it did, and I had to get up to do a couple things, and then I was awake. And I had taken, at that point, I had taken 2 sleeping pills. They're actually allergy medicine, but I use them to help me sleep. Because I'm unable to sleep without, something. My brain is fucked. Technically, I could save money and then get a new computer. Which eventually I'll have to. Holy shit, I'm spiraling. Nice. I I think having someone like her in my life is the worst. I'm 23, and then before that I was 22, and then before that I was 21. Those years are the best years, at least from my opinion. Maybe because I look poorly upon aging. And the problem is, I'm spending them around her, which means she saps a good portion of the joy out of being alive. Um, I can't even like drink because I'm not a heavy drinker, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. I'd end up hurting myself. But like to have one beer every once in a while, I'm not going crazy. I'm just singing quietly in my room and then watching clips of a show. Mainly the clips where these two characters they convene, so to speak. They make out. Yeah. They stick their tongues down each other's throats. And my favorite thing about fictional characters making out is sometimes one of them will be tame. Uh and my favorite thing is seeing tame people do things that require dropping their shield. I love that. I love that so much. Um, so yeah, I can't have a soulmate, but I like watching them kiss. But you don't get that in Pornhub, or like you need. I'm scared of giving my email to Pornhub, so I don't know. What if they're like, it just scares me. I don't like it when they're like, yeah, make an account on this place where people do horrific things. It's not horrific. It's normal usually. But it's very. I need to know the people before. It makes it more fun if they're gonna do anything with each other, whether it's just kissing or if it's sex. It makes it better if I know what they're like as a person. Um, that's why show kissing and then like stranger kissing is two different things. It really fucking sucks that this. I bought it using my card, but the stupid fucking fuck made me deposit something into my bank, and then I was supposed to give it to her. I didn't. It really annoys me when people keep bugging me about time sensitive things. Like if I'm at work and they're like, you need to go do this, I'm like, fine, I'll do it. But if it's my mom and it's like, yeah, you have to cash the check or it'll expire, I need you to stop bugging me about this. Because what it does is her need to get me to do something for her own satisfaction, it just creates loopholes in my life where you get sucked into this like this black hole of negative thinking. All because she wanted me to do something and for me to follow that order without questioning it. That's it. I need to go wash my hair. Oh, is that? Oh, I finished that. Roo. Um, she's genuinely so unpleasant. On this channel, I'll reference a trauma that I went through, and whenever I say, "Oh, I can't fall in love anymore," or "I don't feel a lot of things," typically I'm referring to either to that trauma. There's one bad one. Well, it was actually a series, but I kind of lump them up together because they had the same effect on my brain. They fucked me up. Or I'm referring to the jar trauma, which is consists of my mom taking a jar from my room. What the fuck was that? It's obviously my sister. Jar, it's one of those two. But even after that bad one happened, it didn't stop. There was more. I'm gonna go transfer my laundry. I'm gonna go transfer my laundry. I'll be right back. put a bug out. I have to put a bug out my window. The bug is outside. I put him in out the window. I put him in the window. Yeah. Bye bye bug. Bye bye. Bye bye bug. Ooh, that really sucks. That's depressing. That's a black set. Ooh. Mm. I think I'm understimulated. It makes me think about the things that are wrong with my life. I think for the first time I crave friendship. Mm. In the form of bar. That's not so bad. I think in the process of letting myself feel like crap about my computer not being bought with my money, because someone made me put a deposit into my bank. They needed me to. I was supposed to give that money back to them. I never did. I just don't want to leave out details in the story. I think I'm gradually getting over it. It was definitely inconvenient. The last computer I bought with my money. When the daylight comes, you feel so cold. You know, I'm too afraid of my heart to let you go. Waiting for the fire to light. Feeling is a lonely road. Your feeling is a lonely road. Under control. Alright, motherfuckers. I got about 2 hours until the drinking games begin. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start drinking Fanta. And then I'm gonna start pouring a bit of poison in it just to make it taste good. Or just to enjoy myself, actually. There isn't going to be Fanta in the alcohol. There's actually going to be alcohol in the Fanta. Because my American ass couldn't. And that's the end of the story. 8%? Ugh. I couldn't do that. Wow. 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 No. You know when cats go meow? You know when cats... Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You know when cats go meow? Okay. I'm done. Meow. Miami, let me hear you. Pretty boy. I'm actually gonna start and end stream, or end and start stream just to make sure that I'm on, because it shut down. I don't know if it's still going. I don't want any technological glitches, especially not on New Year's Eve.